Hello everyone, how you doing? Good afternoon, Stomp Gamer here. Gonna do a very short video. Chances are it'll get interrupted halfway through and I'll have to be like, gotta go guys. It's been a rough couple of days. Did recently celebrate a birthday, had some work, dealing with some stuff at home. But post IE, I've had a little bit of time to play. I have taken the Nomad up and run it through its paces, and I can definitely still say I stand by it being the best ship for a starter ship. I've done all the NPC bounties. Shoot, which hangar? All the NPC bounties up until I think Crimestat 4, so 1 through 4 with the Nomad. Just running 3 NDB repeaters and just been having a blast with it. Done some cargo running, thrown some stuff in the back to go do some mining with. Why is it not saying which pad it went to? No. Let's try pad 4. Just been having a lot of success with it and finding it a fun ship. So I'm going to do some more of that today on stream if I can find which hangar it went to. But what I really wanted to talk about was, try hangar 4, then 6, whatever. What I really wanted to talk about is that the 3.12 patch is anticipated to go to the PTU tonight, tomorrow, relatively soon. Right now it's with the Evocati, and they've been testing out the refinery decks, and we've been getting some leaks about some missions with the, so that's not the right hangar, some missions with the Idris, some missions with some NPCs, so there's basically the NPC pirates in the server will occasionally trigger UEE coming out, and then UEE will be fighting the NPCs and some other neat stuff. So we got some neat things coming with 3.12. And there has been the leak of the 400i that I'm sure all of you have heard about, which is basically a freelancer slash Cutlass competitor from not RSI, from Origin Jumpworks. So it'll be, flashy, shiny. We've seen some leaks of the pictures, and I think it's ugly, to be completely honest. I don't like how it looks. I'm not going to be getting it, not because of the looks, but because I already have literally every single freelancer, and I like the freelancer. It works for me, so I have in that category. Will I test it when it goes live? Yes. It's anticipated to be a straight to flyable ship, so in theory, everyone will be able to fly this thing pretty soon. Um, so yeah, we'll see what it looks like. The loadout that it's called to come with sounds like it has less DPS than a free, but better shields than a freelancer. So you've got a little bit of a trade-off there. So that might be worth it for you. But definitely something that when we get the actual stats, I'll take it for a fly, and we'll have to kind of evaluate it based on that. But again, with the competition it's up against, the Cutlass, I did request for takeoff, did I not? I'll try it again. With the competition that it's up against, there's a lot of, like I said, competition. The Cutlass is a great ship. The Freelancer is a great ship. Kind of in that same realm, we've got lots of interesting things coming out with 3.12. So we're going to have to see what it looks like. We got the new atmospheric refactors coming out, so that should be interesting. So we're going to get some new cloud tech and some new stuff like that. So just lots of stuff to look at and think about as it comes along. My friend Nate is apparently hanging out in Nashville on an overnight, and he's just popped on the stream, so he's gonna laugh at Star Citizen. He prefers to play games like Call of Duty and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead to orbit in the Nomad, and then we'll pick up some bounty hunting missions and then do some cargo. Some other things that we're hearing about coming for 3.12 is, of course, wow, that's some interesting graphical glitches coming on here. Anyway, as you can see here, I'm using 3 NDB repeaters, so pretty good damage output, and works very well for closer in fighting. And let's see what bounties we got as we head up here. We'll get a knockout at crime stat. For this one's worth 6,000, so we'll pick this one up. Let's see where it's located. Right over here. Again, like I said, I've been finding the Nomad very capable for being a, quote-unquote starter ship. And when you're looking at what you got on the ship, it's very handy. I mean, you got the bed, you got the quarters in the back, shower. You're really not lacking for anything. It's very much in line with something like a prospector as far as what it's got, on board. So, all right, let's go ahead and overclock some items here. If you don't know how to focus, if you're using a mouse, if you focus over the MFD and press the middle mouse button, it will zoom in for you. As you can see, I'm running an FR66 and 2 Palisades. Alright, so now that we're up here, head to do an OM, and then we'll plot our route to our bounty. Yeah, that'll work. Go that way. Alright, so now we'll plot route. Yeah, the refinery decks are probably the biggest thing we're getting for 3.12, which will be good because when you're out mining with your prospector or with your rock, you're not going to have to come, or mole, you're not going to have to go all the way to like Loreville to sell. Now you'll be able to go to refinery deck, you'll be able to refine your ore, and you'll be able to, sell it right there. Also, cargo hauling should be easier. You should be able to sell at the stations now. So we'll see what kind of gameplay there is in the submissions. The 400i, looks like I'm going to get interdicted here. The 400i is kind of up in the air. I don't know if it's going to be a good ship or a bad ship. Hello, Ninetails. I see you have chosen death today. Closest is 2 kilometers out. We'll try. I haven't tried the missiles on this thing. I'm going for the Constellation first. I see them as the bigger threat. Be nice if they could stop ramming me, goofball pirates. Learn to fly. Yep, he rammed me. I got fucking rammed, excuse me, freaking rammed by a Ninetails. Learn to fly, you goofballs. So we're dead, and we'll start over again. But at least we killed the Andromeda pretty quickly. Whee! So again, they were supposedly NPCs have learned to avoid things. Apparently they have not learned to avoid a Nomad. Alright, so now this is the part I still hate about the game. So we've died, we respawned at the spaceport. Now we have to run all the way, get on the train, go to the spaceport, claim the ship, and then head up again. But we'll just head out in another ship. I'm not going to wait on the Nomad. We'll take the Vanguard out. But again, you saw we took out that Constellation very quickly. And was the largest ship we were up against. The rest would have been easy if they hadn't rammed us. Ship-on-ship collisions. It's horrible violence. Alright, so some of the other stuff we got coming with 3.12 while we wait in the train. The Nomad fuel tank's been increased from 80,000 to 164,000. The MSR's gone from 725 to 2,425,000. So you got plenty of fuel now in the MSR. All distortion weapons, their damage has been seriously hit. So for example, size 3 sucker punch has gone from 920 down to 235 per hit. The DR's size 3 is going from 160 to 115. The scattergun's going from 1,000 to 225. So that's a size 6 one. So you're definitely seeing a lot of changes. I guess they decided that the distortion weapons were bringing shields down too quickly, which I would probably concur with. They're a little overpowered. I'm running on the Vanguard 2 distortion of the nose cannon ones, and they're very effective at bringing shields down. So definitely expect to see those changes. The new flares and chaff are being changed now to what they do. So we'll have to test out some missile gameplay in the next patch and see how that's going to work for us. So they're basically going from having, flares and chaff to just having different ways of kind of faking out enemy missiles. So that's something we're definitely going to have to test. Friggin' pirates. Alright, so which ship should we take? Yeah, we'll take the Warden. Been a while since I fly the Warden on stream. It didn't tell me the hangar. It's not showing me which hangar it's at. Kind of feel like this server's being a little goofy. It's not low. Alright. We'll take another guess. See what else we got. 3.12. Like I said, we're going to be able to see the Idris, so that'll be neat to see it in game. Although it's still flying around with the landing gear down, which is weird. Try Hangar 9. Really, and there's some new commodities to trade that are going to be on timers, a lot like Quantanium, which, meh, whatever. Kind of, I don't know why we would need a sense of urgency for cargo deliveries, but okay. Maybe it'll be very profitable. Maybe you'll be able to do like short trips from, I don't know, Lorville up to Everest Harbor. I don't know. We'll have to see. Speed running. Yeah, the 400i is going to be interesting to see in game. I don't have high hopes. First thing I do is I put everything on the same fire group. Go to power. Overclock our thingies. So I've got, these are fully upgraded, so I can basically just overclock everything and just chuckle. I'm using FR76 and ramparts on this. Alright, let's request our takeoff. And let's go knock out this bounty and call it a day. I swear to God, if another pirate rams us, I'm just gonna cry. Oop. Always in a hurry. think half the problem is I'm expecting the wife to get home at any minute and then I'll have to get off. So I'm like, go, 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 go. I do love how the Warden looks. Such a great looking ship. It just looks goofy with a size 5 up front as well. Alright. Maybe we will get interdicted by those same pirates again and we can blow them up. Yeah, so when 3.12 comes out to PTU, if it is in the next day or so, unfortunately I will be at work. But then I will be home for 4 days, so I'll try to get on the PTU, take a look at it, test stuff out, and just see how everything is working. Get some friends on there, hopefully, and we can mess with the new missile countermeasures, because that's going to be interesting to see how those work. Apparently, depending on how many you launch, it'll change how effective they are. I don't know how I feel about that, because something like this, I've only got 5 chaff and 48 flares, so how's that going to balance out? And how's it going to work for knowing how many to use? Because you're not going to know what size missile they launched at you, or I'm going to assume you'll know what type, but... Alright, so here's the crime stat for, he's worth 6,000 wherever he is. There he is. Ross Mello. How you doing, my friend? 3.4. We'll give you a missile for funsies. He's gone. Next. He's dead. Did I forget to pick up called arms? I think I did. Oh well. That's some free money I'm missing out on. Actually, we could leave this guy spinning. See if we can make you spin. And then just come finish him off after we've picked it up. Alright. And we'll pick up called arms. That's mercenary. Called arms. And then we'll come back for him. That's kind of borderline cruel. Let me leave you spinning out of control because I've blown up your wing, and then come back to kill you after I've picked up a bounty for you. Oh, this cutlass was still out there? You stink. You didn't even bring our shields down when we weren't even trying to avoid. the last bud. Still spinning out of control? Yep. Bye-bye. I didn't take you out? Really? I'm gonna guess... Hurston Security. How you doing, Mr. Saber? You gonna come scan me? Nope. I guess that's really all I'm gonna talk. Kind of boring today. I intended to take the Nomad out. But, unfortunately, we had the issue. But again, if you don't get rammed by, I don't know what hit us. I don't know if it was a Cutlass. I don't know if it was a Buccaneer. I have a feeling it was a Buccaneer. But if you don't get rammed, Nomad's great. I stand by it. Good ship. Warden's doing really good now with fixed weapons. Definitely enjoyable. Some buffs to the Connie coming up in 3.12. It's got a better yaw apparently. So just some interesting stuff coming down the pike, and we'll just have to see how it all works out. All right, everyone. Take care. Have a good one. We're going to buzz Hurston Security. Oh, God. He moved. Why are you moving? That would have stunk. Accidentally ram him, get a crime stat. So tempting to open fire. Like, hi, how you doing? But you're just an NPC. Alright, we're going to end the stream in the very fun way of saying goodbye, world. We'll just sit here and wait for her to blow. Oh boy. Have a good day, everyone.